The wide world of gaming is a weird one, and every month gameranx puts together a nice little compilation of the weird. That's this. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on gameranx, let's talk about the weird gaming stories of December 2025. Starting off at number 10, Where Winds Meet got AI NPCs. And I mean, that's not the weird story. It's kind of weird. But what's weird is what people are doing with it. So, what's the best way to put this? AI is dumb. It doesn't speak in the way a person speaks. It cannot think in the way that a person thinks. It doesn't have the experience of a human being, and therefore you can trick it. Essentially, players have dubbed what they're doing the Solid Snake method. The reason for this is Solid Snake tends to repeat the last few words of anything said to him back to them as a question. As an example, let's say, you need to go to the village. Solid Snake would respond, go to the village? Apparently, NPC chatbots do not understand this. They cannot figure out why you would respond that way, and it melts their brain. They usually end the conversation politely, but they end the conversation. Now, what's particularly funny is you can fool some of them into thinking that you've completed any quests they've given you. It seems like using parentheses to say that you've already done the thing that they're asking you to do tricks them into thinking you have, and voila, you're done. I don't know why this is. I have no idea why this is. But I like the idea of messing with pseudo-human acting things for funny results, because you cannot deny that this is not funny. Hopefully you also can't deny subscribing. Most of the people watching right now are not subscribed, so we gotta ask. It helps us out a whole lot. It's doing us a huge solid. And we also hope it helps you find some stuff that you want to see. So with that, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Thanks for clicking subscribe. Let's get back to the video. Moving on to number 9, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, after a reputational beatdown, has said they are not going to make the same sub-franchise games back-to-back yearly anymore. So, Black Ops, you're not going to get them 2 years in a row. Modern Warfare, you're not going to get them 2 years in a row. And you know why? Because it's very clear that that leads to bad games. Now, here's the thing. It's weird enough that they're doing that, but the thing that I think nobody has taken from this, and I think that it's weird, is that because the single-player component of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 was so bad, the game is regarded as bad. The other components of the game are fine. They do exactly what they normally do. In some cases, they do it even better. The Zombies mode is actually quite good, but that campaign is so bad that the game is looked at as bad. A game that, to be frank, they want to make money on from live services in the course of the year. The single-player component is bad, so people don't like the game. Maybe you get what I'm circling here. The thing that matters is the single-player game. It's weird that nobody has realized that. It's not the biggest component of the game by any means, but it's the first foot that gets put forward in any game where there is both single and multiplayer. The single-player game is the game. And the lesson they should be learning, at least I think, is that it has to be good. People will avoid your game in totality. That means all of the live service crap, all of the battle passes, all the microtransactions. They won't even see those things if the reputation for your game is so freaking bad due to crappy single-player offerings, the main offering in most people's eyes. I mean, they at least need to start viewing a good single-player game as a loss leader. Like, that's the bare minimum they have to start looking at this as. And the first step to doing that, yes, is very much, we're not going to do 2 Modern Warfares, 2 Black Ops back-to-back yearly. Frankly, it would be good if they would just take a year off and, like, make a killer Call of Duty game. Like, spend 2 years on one. All hands on deck. Everybody's working on one Call of Duty game for 1 year. Every developer is committed to making the best Call of Duty in years, right? That would be the dream scenario. And I'll not lie, that would be the weirdest possible scenario, too. It would also be weird if they just take the right lesson. The single-player game matters, guys. Probably matters more than any other aspect in terms of marketing your game. They should take that lesson, but it would be very weird if they did. And number 8, Todd Howard invited Obsidian to the Fallout Season 2 set as production was happening, meaning Obsidian, the creators of Fallout New Vegas, were invited to New Vegas to walk around admire the thing that came out of their brains being a literal, real, tangible place, and then leave without presumably being allowed to make another Fallout game. PC Gamer framed it as a kind of a classy, respectable move, and I guess it kind of is. But I think there's just a bit of there's a tension here. This is subtext. Bethesda is acknowledging Obsidian's input, their legacy, that they made the thing that honestly everybody probably likes most about Fallout, without handing them the keys to another game. Like, in all seriousness, the correct outcome here is New Vegas 2. Am I right? Yes, I am right. That's not a real question. I mean, there's a whole lot to talk about with the TV show's events being canon and how Fallout 5 will exist in a world where those events happen, but I kind of just don't care. I want New Vegas 2 and I want Obsidian making it. Todd. Moving on to number 7, Netflix and Warner and all that stuff, it's all a thing. But now, well, they took this already confusing identity crisis and said, what if we can make a content farm out of these games? So we've kind of been saying they haven't been talking about this like they think that the video game thing is really that big of a deal. I said in a previous video, they're probably trying to make it look like it doesn't matter to them, so when regulatory scrutiny comes around, it maybe is looked at a little bit less, but that seems to not be the case anymore. Now we're talking Arkham live service stuff, which that's worked so great in the past. Hogwarts Legacy mobile games. Fun, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie, like, there's a situation where this could be good if they understand, hey, you know what? The subscription model doesn't work with these things, just make some damn games. It's possible they could do that. It's possible somebody who works there could hear this video and understand that they could do that and make tons of money doing it, just not as much money as they would if they won the lottery, but the chances of winning the lottery are very low, and that's what live service is. Don't ruin these properties, guys. Just make good games. Like, all we need is a good Arkham game, and that's it. We're gonna buy the crap out of it. It's simple. Things continue to get more frustrating, don't they? And number 6, Fortnite manages to outdo itself, and, you know, whatever. A trailer surfaced for Kim Kardashian being in Fortnite, and I mean, honestly, at this point, it'd just be weird if they weren't doing crap like this, right? Like, that's not weird. What's weird is actually how normal it felt. Like, I don't think anybody is that mad about it. That's weird. Just tossing Kim Kardashian into Fortnite like it's fine. Seems like it should be weird, and it's weird that it's not weird. I know what I'm saying sounds confusing, but I don't think anybody would disagree. It's just, the trailer plays it completely straight, too. Like, it's cinematic, it's dramatic, it's self-aware enough to know that, I mean, lore would be stupid. Doesn't bother with that. Honestly, they're right. It would be stupid. I mean, I'm scratching my head, but I'm not really scratching my head. It seems like a new feeling that they've been working on creating. It's certainly not surprise. It's kind of the opposite of surprise, but still unexpected somehow. I don't know how to describe it. And number 5, some guy figured out how to do the guitar minigame in Last of Us 2. So we've seen people like do sort of facsimiles of popular songs and whatnot, right? They're often kind of clumsy, like they go viral, but the fact that you can play a song, like just a song that you think of, like, oh, I would like to play Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. Like if you figured out you could do it, but it's not perfect because, I mean, there's a lot to playing a song and certainly more than a simple controller can handle, right? Well, some lunatic figured out how to do it way better than anybody else I've seen. The guy's just playing guitar like it's nothing on this. Look at this. I can't describe this in a way that makes this not weird. This is insane. I don't feel like there's really a lot to say about it even. But just look at this. Just enjoy. And number 4, so remember King of Meat? Like, it was this game that was going to come out. I don't really think anyone thought it was going to be a big hit. It looked kind of cute. Kind of felt like the Fall Guys. It looked a little like that, but a little different. It was clearly trying to cash in on that fad, like years late. And guess what? Exactly what you think would happen with a not particularly new looking or unique looking game. It did not do well. I don't know how they expected it to do incredibly well, but they had projected numbers of at least 100,000 concurrent players. Now, I don't think that that's explained enough when people talk about this. Like, from minute to minute, concurrent players can vary wildly. If you're peaking at, like, let's say 1,000 concurrent players, there's definitely way more than 1,000 people playing your game. but through a confluence of factors, 1,000 is the most you got at any given time. I don't really know the equation to figure out, like, from a concurrent number, how many total players there are. It's probably different game to game. That doesn't matter. King of Meat thought they were going to have 100,000 concurrent players. That means, like, Fortnite numbers in terms of full number of players, right? That's insane. But on Steam, the game peaked at 320 players, which is a lot less than 100,000. And also, this happened over a free weekend, meaning they were letting everybody play the game, which you have to buy for free over the weekend. 320 was the number of people they picked up during that promotion. To me, the weird part isn't really the flop. Like, if you saw this game, you probably didn't think it was going to do well. I was willing to give it a little bit of a chance, but, like, I've already played, like, 15 games exactly like it, and I'm not playing any of those games still, so why would a copycat of one of those games? I don't know why I would really get into King of Meat, and it's not the title. I don't know what the hell is up with the title. I don't know if it grossed people out. I don't know if it was actually something that brought in more attention, and they would have had less attention than this if they hadn't been caught. I don't really know. I don't care. The whole thing is that I don't care. The weird part, though, is the scale of delusion. What made you think this, like, 3 to 4 years out of date game was going to launch to Fortnite numbers? What? How did you think that? Like, I'm not even shitting on them. They clearly made something that's competent and visually interesting at very least. How'd you think that was going to do that kind of numbers? I don't get it. And number 3, apparently Dispatch has a fully implemented secret ending that nobody has found at all. Like, the only reason it was found is because it was data mined. But apparently, the developers said there are conditions that you can just straight up trigger this ending. It's just that nobody has. That's the thing, though. I don't know if they thought, like, people were just gonna, like, patiently attempt to do different things. I mean, that's how a lot of secrets have been found. But now people are just like, no, let's data mine it. It does kind of ruin the fun, but also there's a reason that people didn't get it. I mean, people went through Dispatch like crazy. It's just unintuitive. And number 2, Ark 2 was revealed in 2020, and now it is delayed again. Like, did you think it wasn't going to be delayed again? This game gets delayed all the time. I mean, I don't even really want to, like, act like it's weird that it's been delayed. Everything about Ark 2 is bizarre. It's probably going to be cool if it ever comes out, but they continually delay it. I don't know if it has anything to do with Vin Diesel or not, and it doesn't really matter. And finally, at number 1, as it turns out, the entire Total War battle system was built by a guy who did not know how to code. Let me say this again. The developer responsible for Total War's battle engine, which has powered battles in the Total War games since Total War Rome, had never written game code before being assigned to this task. It's not a side system either. It's like the basis of the game, the most important part. Somebody came in to somebody else's office, and the guy was like, "Do you know how to code?" And the other guy who was sitting in the office was like, "No, I don't. Or at least not to the extent that I would need to make a game." And then the guy that came into the office was like, "Okay, perfect. Make the battle system for Total War." And it kind of explains everything about Total War. Like, the battle system is brilliant and also insanely janky. They were not burdened by the limitations that someone might be taught over years of learning code. But also, they were not burdened by the experience of knowing how to make a game. This is crazy. It's absolutely legitimately crazy that somebody who is literally new to coding frankly built one of the most iconic and enjoyable systems that has ever existed. Crazy. Also awesome, inspiring, cool. I like it. I do have a bonus for you, too. PC Gamer reports that motherboard sales are down nearly 50%, not because PC gaming is dying, but everybody just looked at the modern upgrade prices and said, well, can't do that. Okay, so even the hardcore builders, according to this story, are saying they're just sticking with older rigs. I mean, I don't know what to say other than it feels like they're trying to push us out of owning things. Like they want us to rent cloud shit. And for this type of application, it's not cool, guys. That's all I've got for you today. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every single day. Best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription. As always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. Join the 1% Club. Listen and watch The Falcon Show every weekend on Saturday. We'll see you next time right here on gameranx.